back on the 70 Evinrude. Thanks for coming back. The first little thing I did was the choke. The choke rod was bent. Not bent, it was broke. So basically what I did is, I didn't have at the time the proper choke rod for it that uses the pin in the back. So I took a later model 1825. I cut the nubs off and I went on a bandsaw and I cut this open and I drilled a number 30 hole on the end in the approximate same location as the broken original one. So now I got my choke back. And then I went, because I originally went through my little stash here and I couldn't find any the proper choke rod with the hole in it. So I was going to cut up these 9.5 ones, but I didn't want to do that because they're not easy to come by either. So, and then a few days later, I found this. I didn't even know I had it. I'm telling you folks, it's crazy. Here's the original broken one. I put it in there earlier. So I just pretty much, like I said before, I just drilled a hole, opened the back up on a bandsaw carefully, and cut the two little nubs off. Like here. So you can do that, you know, if you got to do a conversion. Just cut these nubs off and open the back up and drill the hole. Anyway, I found this with about 4 or 5 of them in here. Already done. Anyway, I just, you know, I need I have too much here to really be organized. It's just insanity. But the bottom line is I got it fixed. So the choke problem is solved. And we'll take it from there. So I'm back. It's been a while. Had a little health issue I dealt with, but trying to get back on track. The weather's been nasty, so the videos have been a little bit slow. But the 1976, which was the second of 3 motors, that was my goal, is done. Runs really good, pumps good water. I did not change the water pump, but it could be advisable to change the impeller. Gear shifter works. Neutral, reverse. I did put a video out not too long ago with it running in reverse. And a lot of leaves in the barrel there. But I just wanted to touch on it as far as closing on the video. Don't want to get the leaves stuck in the water intake. I want to show you my new motor next, so just want to give you an update on the 1976. It's finished. Minimal amount of work to get it in a running state. Just you can back check on the videos. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my next project. Thanks. Running good. Run the gas out of it. Okay, that's it. Hasta la vista. You know what time it is. Whenever you see my dashboard, it's been a while, almost a month since my last video. I've been under the weather, so to speak. First time I've been ill since 2016, so it's been quite a while, and I knock on wood, but I'm doing better now. And what better way to get better back into it than go buy another motor? So hold on, and I'll show you what it's going to be. All right, so my next project came up unexpectedly on Facebook. It's a familiar motor to me. I've done a few in the past, and here's another one. 1969 25 horse Evinrude. It has the unbelievably doesn't have frozen screw clamps. I can't believe it. Sometimes that will tell you how long ago the motor was used. The gentleman didn't really know the history on it. But it has a broken tiller bracket was missing. The tiller was missing and the brackets broke. Now, instead of changing the whole bracket, I'm working on a repair for that as we speak. And once I get it all figured out, I'll let you know what I'm going to do. Basically, I want to put a steel plate in here, flush it out, make it the same shape as the opposite side, and reutilize a broken stern bracket. But he told me the motor runs, and the reason why he hasn't used it is because of the broken tiller mainly, which is a good reason not to use it. I gotta get a screwdriver to open that back latch. It was a little on the snug side. Hold on a second. I finally finagled it with my fingers. She's not the cleanest motor, but I only paid $50 for it. Like I said, it runs, it shifts, it just needs the tiller. Just some little labor to bring it back. I'll go over it, I'll clean the points like I do in all my motors, check the carburetor, pull out the thermostat. That's all part of my initial routine. Once I get it running, if it pumps water, I'll keep it running and try to dial it all in. It's got all the controls on it. The rubber button is broken on the stop button on the front. That's not a big deal. That's just a 2-minute swap. As long as the wires going back to the mag are good, which they look like they're not. They're all rotted. So the wires got to be changed. You know, the minor things that most people just keep running the motors and don't even do nothing about it. And then they eventually short out and they run on one cylinder, then they don't want to use it. It's got some broken rear load mounts, which is very common. I have a fix for that. But all in all, you know, it's a good little motor. It's got brand new J6 spark plugs in it. And everything else looks okay. There's no broken castings. It was a nice year, the 69s. I remember as a kid going into a marina, a local marina by me, and these were on the showroom floor. I think they were about $700, $800 back then, if I'm not mistaken, in 69, 70. It's a long time ago. You figure 40, 65 years. And it's amazing these motors are still around, but they made a lot of them by the thousands. And so this is my next project. The sickness continues. I really enjoy it. It's something nice to do as a hobby. You can make a little moolah on the side, flipping motors, making affordable motors for people who can't afford new ones, like many of us, because they're just ridiculously priced. And they run great. All right, so I'm going to close this video off, keep it kind of short, and hope you stay tuned. Hope to get a video out pretty soon. In the winter, I'm a little slow putting out the videos for obvious reasons, but I do have a partially heated shop, so I'm going to start working in there probably next week. As soon as I feel a little bit better and get over this little health thing I'm going through, okay? So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.